This year marks the 150th anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. We have also been commemorating important events and important goals from time to time. When we established this institute, I'll come to it in a moment, 30 years ago, the major aim of the institute was to impart the pro-nature, pro-poor, pro-woman orientation to technology development, pro-nature, pro-poor, and pro-woman orientation. In fact, many other international organizations have taken this formulation because it deals with social sustainability, economic sustainability, and ecological sustainability. Therefore, we are happy that the very mandate we gave to the foundation is the one which now adopted many other institutions. You may ask, how did this institute come into existence? Because even Dr. Malcolm Al-Sashia, when he was speaking in this room, asked that question, how did this institute come about? The institute was a felt need. As I said earlier, the pro-nature, pro-woman, pro-orientation development is a main. In 1929, Professor C.V. Raman came to our house in Delhi. He was going to Kanpur. He stayed for 2 days. At that time, his interest was in colors, flowers, color. So before he left, he asked, I have about 30 to 40 acres of land near Bangalore. Why don't I give it to you? You start a similar institute in biological science, like physical sciences, biological science. The idea came, but to start an institute, you require money, you require personnel, you require many other things. So at that time, it was an idea. Later on, I happened to receive the first World Food Prize, given in Washington, D.C., at the Smithsonian Institution. And that gave enough money to start off the exercise. But then building is only one. In fact, in my view, building is the least important. The more important are the people, the scientists who are going to do the work. After receiving the World Food Prize, after a lot of research, I decided that we should establish in a place where we can work on coastal area, because it was clear at that time that with sea level rise is not going to be a theoretical possibility. It has to be reality, and therefore we have to establish a research station over there. But it is also important that you have political support, not one and all, not occasionally, but continuously. I think Jayashi will be giving you a copy of my PowerPoint. There you'll find, in fact, MS Subbulakshmi gave the introductory song welcome song, and it was a very moving occasion. In this very hall, T.M. Krishna gave a tribute to M.S. Lakshmi. Tribute to M.S. Lakshmi in the other hall, T.M. Krishna's tribute to M.S. Lakshmi. I mentioned already that what is important is what technology. Both technology and public policy are both important. Technology alone won't be enough. Public policy is important. And that is why we are very lucky. I think one good thing which has happened, which was highlighted by our present Prime Minister when he released a book in his own house in Delhi. He said Swaminathan is one institution which has received support from all political parties. It is not politically discriminatory. It has received political support. Whether it was Indira Gandhi or the famous C. Subramanian, Mahatma Gandhi, when was released from the prison in Pune, he undertook a tour of those temples in South India which are welcoming Harijans, which are welcoming those whom we do not approve. So Mahatma Gandhi was the pioneer in South India as one of the, and he found in that area, and also later on he went to Odisha and wrote a paper called The Walking Skeletons of Odisha. The Walking Skeletons of Odisha. Why did he say that? We find to the hungry, God is bread. Let us work to ensure that the God of bread resides in every home and heart. These were the words after he was released from prison. And at that time, the Great Bengal famine had taken place. Jawaharlal Nehru was not so much emotionally involved with farmers. He has to, as a political leader, understand the problems of farmers. We are having problems now. But Jawaharlal Nehru always looked at the economic development of rural India, both in terms of agriculture and non-agriculture. Then he made the famous statement that everything else can wait but not agriculture. Because agriculture, why did he say that? If you are living at 1944, soon after the Great Bengal famine, we will realize why he has said that. What hunger means. In fact, there's a good book by B.R. Sen on the Bengal famine. And the result is Mahatma Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru, and of course Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, they become protagonists of a hunger-free India. So we decided, some of us, I told you, fortunately I could receive some money from the World Food Prize. There was money, there were committed people. Now how do you go about it? So three of us, V.K. Ramachandran, who is a trustee, V.L. Chopra, whom we venerated yesterday, and we established an institution to encourage research and training on application of modern science and technology for ecologically sustainable agriculture and to address livelihood security. This is how 30 years ago the institute came together. But as I told you, for an institution, we require physical facility, we require intellectual facility, people who can do research. So we started wherever we can get some funds to build not only beautiful building. In fact, I recall C.V. Raman once said, people are coming to tell me that you are building a beautiful building. He said, what's wrong with beauty? If we build a building, it must be beautiful. It should not be secondary. So we had a number of buildings built. Why not in Kerala, where my family gave land which was really people like Madura. That was donated to the foundation. Then we have at Koraput in Kerala. I won't go into details of all these buildings, but if you're interested, the fisheries building is one of the best in this country. Fish for all is something which we coined and which has become very popular now in the world. It started with the World Fish Center at Kuala Lumpur. I mentioned that one of the reasons we chose Chennai, because why I'm telling this, the then Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. Hegde, he offered me both land and money. But I said we want to work on coastal area. Therefore, we like to go to Madras. Here in Madras, fortunately, there was Dr. Alexander, who was the governor of Tamil Nadu. And then, so we wanted to ensure that all these three, ecological sustainability and food security, and for that, the word bio-village was coined. Many of you who gone to Pondicherry would have said the bio-village. Bios means biological, world means conservation. Land, water, biodiversity. And then one should also provide institutional structures for climate risk management. In the bio-village, the major aim is to income high quality stuff based on agriculture products which are quality added, which are highly income. Please do look at the slides later on because you will find it lot of information there. Another very interesting thing in India is the linkage between science and spirituality. We are all scientists, but there's a strong relationship in this country with spirituality. For example, if you go to what you may now call a botanical garden, some places where rare plants are maintained, the entrance to that area will be allowed only by spiritual means. An INR temple and mangroves. So I think it's very interesting, this science and spiritual values. Science and spiritual values, they brought together. We also have developed specialized garden which can provide you the genes which are needed. Because genetics is advanced now. Look at the first over there, the very first genetic recombinant, two different species. They were the very first which were. So genetic garden of Araphites at Vedaranyam. Vedaranyam is where Mahatma Gandhi again started, just as in Gujarat started with the salt satyagraha. It is called, normally called salt satyagraha, and that was started with Vedaranyam by C. Rajagopalacharya. Well, once you have a genetic collection, our gene bank is here, then you can look for genes which are required for a certain purpose. For example, genes for climate resilience, deep water rise, and so on. All that you need is a good collection of germ plasm in your hand so that you can, I must say, I mentioned in 1959, that we require money, we require intellect, we require dedication. Fortunately, at that time, in the 60s, I was lucky to get several prizes with monetary backup. For example, the Blue Planet Prize, $500,000. In fact, as they've all gone into these buildings and various schools. So I think we were lucky in that sense that one could get the support which is needed. One thing I have been very particular. Even the very first day I told my colleague that you should record whatever you say. That we should keep proper records of our difficulties in achievement. Fortunately, the 10th year, 20th year, 30th year, they all have been recorded. Captures the last 10 years in fostering a new social contract between scientists and economically and socially underprivileged section. If you want to see it, you can look at, because many books have quoted straight away from us, including Dr. Omar Lele, famous book. They all have quoted from our book. 20 years, 10 years, the 20th anniversary. Omar Lele and Kavita Gandhi made a study of her work over 20 years. And the review team searched but was unable to identify comparable organizations which combine scientific research with action. She has given a clean sheet. They are very well traveled, but they couldn't find other institutions which is the same. That's the last. That's MSSRF has no parallel in its entirety. I would say it's a very great honor to all of you. Because fortunately for me, I've had the advantage of both travel and seeing institutions. And about Kavita and Uma have said, there is no parallel. That is not a word not only Bruce Alberts has used, Jen Ram has used. No parallel. Are you going to keep up that position? No parallel. when we enter the 40th year, have you got the determination? I leave it to you. I am not asking to please me, you will say yes, but I don't want to.
Next.
Salt-tolerant rice plants, the mangrove gene. Our interest in mangroves came from salt-tolerant species. From mangroves we transferred Pichavaram as the first. Similarly, I had Bittarakanika in Orissa. That is also an important source. And Baimaru in Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea is a very good source of gene. So we have now, I'm mentioning this for the young people, very rare genetic material. It is up to you to use it.
Next.
Similarly, ever since we started here, we wanted to ensure that the dietary habits of the people is widened. So we started collecting at Kolligil a whole range of millets, and they are available today. And culinary diversity is very important. In fact, last year in Madurai, one area which I didn't succeed, we used to have in this very hall a seminar for those who are using culinary diversity. In other words, the cooks. The cooks are the people who produce the food. We started cataloging very careful cataloging of hunger. And the late Shivaj Paiji, he came and released in Delhi the food security handlers of rural India. We also helped other countries to prepare food security atlases. There are several atlases in our library, and you can. 47% of the water in the world belongs to seawater. What are we doing with it? We use, of course, good water, but what are we doing with seawater? And that is why our climate, we were the first to start in climate 1990. The climate in relation to fish production. And any of you are interested, if you go to Kuttanad in Kerala, you will find abundance of fish. Well, we try to study how do people survive. I said earlier, Mahatma Gandhi said, to those who are hungry, God is bread. This lady obviously is very hungry. You can see from her face, she is hungry. But how does she survive? From diascoria, from various tuber crops. So life-saving crops in Wayanad are important. And very important in the coastal areas is to ensure that we don't have so much of erosion. This again is Kuttanad, where erosion has been controlled. The other thing which we normally neglect is the traditional wisdom of local people. For example, Bhumia, the Paroja, Bonda, they have all their own headdress. When you go and see, they have their own headdress. You see the middle area, how happy you are. Have you seen one picture? Have you taken one picture in which the child is as happy as? So I think happiness and the child's interest are not exactly the same. You will find one of the varieties developed here by Dr. Arunachalam, along with local people, the Kalinga. It's one of the very good varieties. In other words, the local people, the local tribal, are all very good breeders, or very good breeders. In fact, once when I was in the Philippines, Harold Conklin took me to the northern Philippines. He said, "Do you want to see the best plant breeders in the world?" I said, "Certainly, I would like to see." He took me to some of the tribal people, and they had enormous knowledge. So let us not underestimate the knowledge of the local people, which comes from practical experience, from going. Well, these are areas, just as the World Heritage Site, FAO has started a system called Globally Important Agriculture Heritage. It is somewhat similar to the UNESCO World Heritage. And Dr. Manmohan Singh released that at the entrance of FAO. It's a very interesting book. What you will find in Orissa, very, very interesting material. Let me digress a bit. I accompanied an Oriya woman. I think an Oriya woman to the World Information Society, and she is completely illiterate. Somebody, a Western man, came and asked, "Madam, you look so happy, but do you understand what it is?" She said, "I don't understand. I don't understand." Then how do you? She showed a glass of wine, which was shown to her. She said, "This gives me the happiness." And that's wine. But this I know is also made from rice and so on. So that's what I'm trying to say. They are very happy if they are able to have some food and some occupation and some recreation. Look at all these people who are all fellows of the academy. This is again a unique institution. We have a National Virtual Academy in which a lot of fellows have been. I think soon in the next one or 2 months, the next convocation could be held. This is farm school. What we call farm schools are those headed by farmers, farm women. This is Kalivani Rajendran. Her name is Kalivani. She lives in Tanjavur and remarkable knowledge of agriculture. You and I have studied agriculture scientifically, but she has studied it practically. And so so genetic garden of biofortified crops have become very important today. I think Haryana is trying to build a genetic garden of biofortified crops. I already mentioned about the food for all at Pumpuar. This we moved to Ratan Tata when there was a very big tsunami along the coast. A lot of fishermen villages were damaged. At that time, I was a trustee of Tata. Ratan Tata asked me, "Everybody wants a building. Can you suggest something else for these people, those who are affected?" I said we should make processing of food value addition to them. That is how this building and so many fisherwomen processing food. Well, you all know here, every child. In fact, when Jayalalitha was Chief Minister, she came to open detention center. So she was going around, all young children. Then she looked at one child, about 8 or 9. Do you think this man is doing good work? That's me. Is he doing good work? She immediately said no, largely because he is not adding to the plan. He is keeping one set of plan, but he is not adding to the plan. So she was very happy to hear the answer. Otherwise, we tutor them, answer this way. But she was asked to tell that I am not doing a good job. It should be better. And that's how we have, in everything we believe involving the community, what we call participatory research. Participatory research is very important to take the practical wisdom of the local people with our own wisdom. So these are well versed on the causes and cures. We have equally placed emphasis on helping our neighbor, on helping our neighbors. For example, once the president of Afghanistan is still in difficulty, but they were very grateful. He came and he asked whether we can establish an agriculture university. And we said the government of India agrees it can be done. It's a beautiful agriculture university for Afghanistan. Similarly, in Burma, in Myanmar, we established a biopark, rice biopark, the rice biopark at Myanmar. Incidentally, many of you, at least I know when I was young, we used to get rice from Myanmar. Tamil Nadu used to get rice from Myanmar. Today they are a major producer of rice. So all that it means is one can change your destiny. Do not accept something inevitable, but how to improve. There are people in the world so hungry that God cannot appear to them except in the form of bread. We would like to see at 150th anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi that we are able to launch something which fulfills his desire. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's great.
The last one, we can't forget our friend Corona. We can't forget her. The challenge now is the management of Corona pandemic. Because good thing Raman explained. Otherwise, Mother and others were Corona would have been very unhappy with us. If we don't recognize it, it's important. Thank you very much.